So we're just outside the Dublin Circuit Court. Now often as you approach the security gates there may be camera crew or journalists outside, and they're here for the high profile High Court cases and you don't need to be concerned about them. You will have to pass through a security hut, but that may not be the case outside of Dublin. When you arrive at the courthouse, it's the County Registrar's Court that you're looking for. Often that will be signposted. If it's not, just ask a staff member and they'll be able to show you where to go. Now don't be alarmed if outside the court is very, very busy. Often the corridors do be. There'll be an Abhaile court advisor from MABS there and we'll be able to offer you support and advice on the day. Just be mindful that there may be many cases listed before your case in court. So if you are driving to the court, ensure that you've paid for ample parking. You don't want to run the risk of your case being called and that you're not in the courtroom at the time.
When you arrive in court, there may be lots of people around. When you walk into the courtroom, there'll be seats towards the back of the courtroom, but if you can sit towards the front of those seats to be ready for when your name is called. Sitting at the front of the court at the benches will be the barristers and the solicitors, and then the court clerk will arrive and they will prepare the files to hand to the County Registrar. The County Registrar is the last person to arrive into the courtroom and they are the person who hears the cases. The list will then commence. When your case is called, if you stand up and let the County Registrar know that you are there in court.
I am a duty solicitor on the Abhaile mortgage arrears scheme. My role is to attend at various courts around the country to assist people who are in mortgage arrears. In many cases, people attending court have no solicitors on record, and my role is to assist them before court and possibly to explain their case to the County Registrar when your case is called. Another aspect of the Abhaile scheme is that vouchers are available to see a solicitor for a consultation. There are various solicitors around the country who are on the Abhaile panel who will meet with you, discuss your case, discuss any issues or concerns that you might have, and can talk to you about insolvency, bankruptcy, mortgage to rent or personal insolvency arrangements. Once you meet with the solicitor in their office, you'll receive then a letter of advices from the solicitor advising you on your best course of action. It's important to point out that this can be done at any stage, even if a repossession order has been made. This advice is provided free through the Abhaile scheme.
Based on our experience, when people receive a notification that they have to go to court and the bank is looking for a possession order on their house, there can be two reactions. One is that it's too late, there's nothing can be done, things have gone beyond them. And secondly, there can also be a view that if they go to court on that day, that they will actually have to hand the keys back and that the house will be taken off them on that day. Both of those are absolutely not the case, most definitely. In the first case, people should always go to the court and make their case and give themselves the best chance in front of the registrar, and the case is usually adjourned anyways at the very first sitting, so people don't have to fear that on their very first court appearance that their house will be taken back from them. So when you receive notification that you have to attend court, there usually will be a time frame before that date comes up, and we would strongly encourage you, if you haven't already engaged with your lender, to do so now, but also to avail of the supports that are available to you in the terms of free legal advice and financial advice under the Abhaile scheme during that period as well. This will help you very much when your case does come before the County Registrar and you're able to show the Registrar that you are engaging with your bank, and also that you're availing of the professional support that's out there for you free of charge under the Abhaile scheme. So just some tips for you on the day of your actual court. Try and be early to the court, because this will give you a chance to find the Abhaile court advisor on the day, and also perhaps the duty solicitor, and talk to them before the court commences. What is even better is if you have the opportunity to attend the court at an earlier sitting on a day when your case isn't listed. It may take some of the fear out of it on the day, because on the day that you're in court it's natural to be nervous, to feel intimidated by the process. So if you're able to go to a previous court sitting where your case isn't listed and just sit in and get a feel for what happens, it should make it easier for you on the day of your own hearing. The next tip obviously would be around parking. Some people think that they will be in and out of court. The case list can be quite long and it's hard to know how long you will be in the court for, and the last thing you want to do is have left the courtroom to top up a parking meter or get a parking ticket, and meanwhile your case has been called in your absence. No matter what stage it's at, if it's a first hearing, if an order has been granted, it is never too late to seek professional advice, legal advice, financial advice under the Abhaile scheme, which is free of charge. And resolutions, in our experience, have been obtained for many people in those situations. So it is never too late to engage with the lender or to engage with professional legal or financial advice.